morning, guys. It is the next day. It's supposed to snow today, but I don't know if it is. I mean, it's just for 1 o'clock that it's supposed to like fall, or the snow is supposed to fall, and it's currently 12:16 p.m. over here, so I guess we have a couple minutes or so until that happens. But I don't know. Hopefully it does snow, at least, just even if it's just for a few hours. I want some snow. It is very chilly outside though, so very, very cold. I should ask Google what the temperature is, but yeah, it's cold. I guess I could show you how it looks outside too, if you guys are curious, but let's ask Google what the temperature is real quick and see what she has to say. Okay, Google, what is the temperature today?
A high of 31 and a low of 28.
Okay, so it's kind of chilly. Oh, is that an eagle up there? I think it is. I did not expect to see the eagle. That is definitely an eagle. Huh, interesting. I did not expect to see an eagle. That was a lovely sight. But it is cold outside. It is like so freaking windy. Ooh, man. So cold. I should see what the temperature in the house is right now. 67. Technically that's not too cold, but I don't know. Well, I mean, that might be cold for some people, but for me, and if you live in Washington, that's not too cold. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna leave the heat be what it is right now, and then maybe later today at night turn up a little bit more so it can stay a little bit warmer or whatever. But yeah, I just hope that we don't lose any power or anything crazy like that, because again, I have fishes and I just don't want them to, like, you know, suffer in this cold weather. But I hope it does snow. That would be very interesting. Like, we could use some snow. What is this? Maybe I should feed the crows outside. What do you all think? Should I feed them? Because it's kind of cold and they do deserve to be fed outside. Okay, so I decided to feed the crows outside a little bit because it is cold and freezing. So they just deserve to have a little bit of food, you know, especially on a cold day. So yeah, I love feeding the crows. They're so pretty and they're just fun to watch. And like I said, they're very smart, very, very smart birds. And yeah, I find them fascinating. If I ever get another tattoo, I would want it to be a crow or like a black tattoo cat or something. I don't know. So yeah, the crows are fed. Okay, now I'm freezing. Shouldn't have gone outside without a jacket. I quickly just went to throw the birds some food, but now I'm just going to put a sweater on because I'm cold. And the boys are doing good. They're all snuggled up over here. Boys, say hi. Ooh, you look like you got some long legs over there. Mr. Long Legs. This is, every time he's on my bed, he loves that area right there. That is his spot. Alright, so we are outside. Both dogs. Whoa. Woo. It is definitely intense outside. Wow. I mean, there was a warning for a winter storm, so even the grass like looks cold. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, it's definitely chilly out. Let's check on the fish. Gotta make sure that, you know, they don't freeze or anything like that. They're all bundled up, I think, underneath over there somewhere. Yeah, I just gotta keep an eye on these guys. And hopefully it will snow, because that would be kind of exciting. Hey boys, this is almost frozen. Look. Oh, it is frozen on top. Wow. Yep, so this water has frozen. It's definitely cold outside. Gotta make sure this gate is locked properly, so let's check on that. Yep, locked. I was gonna check the mail, but I'll check on the other side. Now, the only reason this pond is not like completely frozen over is because of the movement in here from the filter. So yeah, let's check this water here. Oh, my fingers are freezing cold. Zeus is smart. He's like, I'm going back in. Frozen as well. No, it's like an animal who got stuck in there and froze underneath. Let's go inside, Junior. Come on, it's cold. Get inside. Come here. Come. Who wants treats? Yeah, Boo was like, I'm too cold. Let's go in. this is what he's looking for. So I gotta show him and he'll come running in. Come on. That's a good boy. Yes. Here you go, baby. Here. Yeah. It's too cold outside, huh, Zusi? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's freezing outside, huh? Alright, so I'm going to be grabbing this thing from up here from my fish tank. This thing to take some of the plants, the floating plants, away from my 7-gallon. Let me show you what I mean, because it is just like packed on with non-stop plants. Let me just show you. Alright, so you guys see this tank, right? This is my 7-gallon cube. My brother actually gave me this when he moved to his like new apartment. I guess he didn't want the hassle of moving with a fish tank. Imagine moving with like 8 or 7 or however many I have, and he just didn't want to move with one fish tank. But anyways, so I have these floating plants here, and they just grow like crazy. If you have good lighting, which this is a very good lighting, grows plants and everything, like every time I take these out to like, you know, get rid of them so that the plants underneath can grow, so these guys can grow, right? Every time I take out these little plants, within a few days it is completely covered again, like this. It's just crazy. Look at that. I just dropped in some food at the bottom, so they're gonna eat right now, the snails and shrimp. Yep, I still have shrimp in here. I remember I dropped some a while ago, and there's still shrimp in there. So let's remove most of these floating plants, and then I'll show you how it looks once I do that. So I took out like a chunk, literally so much of this out of this aquarium here. So it's looking much better. As you can see, you can actually kind of see at the top now much better. These plants are like so red over here. It's crazy. And they're overgrowing, like, look, sticking out. So I'm going to need to trim back these plants. Look, it's even sticking out at the top over here. Crazy. Let's see. Oh, sorry, my knee just cracked, or my leg. I don't know what that was, but something just cracked here. The fish again. There's 3 female betas in here. That's food that I dropped for the snails to eat, so right now it's a little bit crazy. I don't know. I used to have plants in the front here, but I took them off so that I could see the fish a little bit better, but now I'm kind of like wishing I didn't do that. Oh, look, you can see a shrimp right there. You see that guy? Just chilling on this plant. Don't eat him. Don't eat him. Please don't eat him. Good. She's healing up nicely. Her lips look a little bit weird, but, you know, it looks like she got a... What do you call those fake lips that people get? Lip injections or whatever? It looks like she got lip injections. But there you go. Did I just say fake lips? I'm sorry, my brain's not working. They're just so cute. Look at that. A lot of snails. I need to cut this plant back, trim it out. It's growing like crazy in here. These are such beautiful plants. I love the way they like twirl. You see that? But I'm gonna need to trim them back a little bit because they're getting kind of crazy. I did add my assassin snail. Sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. Oh, this plant has overgrown. Look at that. It's all the way to the bottom and it's overgrown like crazy. I'm gonna need to trim this tank. Maybe either today or tomorrow. I don't know. Probably today just to kind of help it a little bit, but yeah, it's crazy in here. But I want it to like kind of grow crazy too, because I'm trying to like, you know, provide hiding spots for my shrimp that I have in here, so that way they don't, you know, get attacked and by eaten by the betas or whatever. And I want it to look as natural as possible, but I need to add some more water in here and just, yeah, I guess keep an eye on this tank. Okay guys, so I'm getting ready to go run some errands. Oh, and it's soaking wet outside, like it is pouring rain. I'm hoping that I make it to my destinations safely and in one piece and nothing too crazy happens. Yeah, it's just been raining, like I said, like crazy. It's been flooding. It's just been crazy weather. I don't know. I think we should be fine if I just drive slow. But I'm not scared of driving in the rain or anything like that. It's just like I don't want to like swerve or anything like that, you know, because that's kind of scary from like puddles or whatever. So yeah, I guess we'll go run some errands, buy some food, and then make it home, hopefully in one piece or whatever, or just get to our destinations all in one piece. So let's warm up the car a little bit. I mean, a little bit more warm, I guess I should say. There you go. There you go. It's pouring and it's raining. One thing that I always like to make sure before I go anywhere is to make sure I have a charger. I technically do have a charger in the car, but it's kind of like broken on the edges, so I just bring the one from home just in case. So it's always important, and I always like to plug in my phone, you know, before I head out, which I'll do that in a second. It's just I have you guys chilling right there for now, but yeah. So yeah, just have my charger ready, lock my doors, make sure my wallet's in here, have everything that I need. We're just going to get groceries, pretty much, that's it. Well, me, not we, but I'm going to get some groceries. It seems like I go get groceries like a day before, because I think tomorrow's supposed to be very, very windy, supposedly. So we're supposed to have some high winds. I don't know, but we'll see. Let this jacket like dry up. You can hear the rain, right? It's kind of like a little bit relaxing, kind of. All right, let's see you guys on the road. So much is when you're driving and like on the faster part, like on the highway, right, like going 50 or something like that, right, people tailgate you like a motherfucker, but then when you get into town they give you all the space in the freaking world. It's like, why can't you tailgate me at least when we're in town, but when we're driving like on the highway or whatever, just freaking give me space. Very annoying. Very, very annoying. I don't understand. Part of me is debating I should just pull over and let these guys go. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. It's probably the best option, just let the guys behind me go, because I just don't have the patience right now to deal with. Yeah, let's just let them go, because like I said, I don't have patience today. So I'm just gonna let these guys pass by, because I know they're gonna tailgate me the second we get back on the highway. So I'm just like not even going to bother. Let's let them pass. There's like 3, 4 or something. We'll just let them go. So I want to take my time, because it's like the weather is not the greatest, as you can see, and I just don't want to feel like I'm rushed to have to drive. So I'm gonna wait for these guys, let them pass. Come on, one by one. I think there's a couple more coming. It's like I said, like literally here in town, they give me all the space in the world, right? But when I am driving on the highway, they literally just, I don't even know how to describe it. Give me all the space in the world. Okay, I just have to make sure that there's no cars, and now I can go. I don't have to like worry about anything crazy like that. Okay, now I can take my time, because it's really raining out the street, and I don't want to like slip and slide and swerve or whatever they call it. I forgot the word that it is for if you, is it hydro or something? I don't know. I don't want to swerve. Of course, the fucking second I pull over on the main road, there's someone behind me. I'm sorry, I need to chill. I'm just so annoyed. It's like, he's gonna tailgate me the second I get on the highway. Or on the faster route, whatever you want to call it. Very annoying. Okay, we'll be fine. Anyways, let me focus back on driving. Okay, so it is pouring rain, and I don't want to go outside just because of how horrible it's raining. I have a raincoat, but that's like soaked. My mom was outside with it, and it's like drenched. It's wet, completely wet. So I guess maybe I'll just have to bring my umbrella to get to the place. I mean, it's not a far walk, so technically I don't need this, but I don't want to get drenched also, so I don't know what to do. I can just get this and attach the umbrella to me, and then yeah, I'm probably overdoing it. Okay, let me turn off my car. Hey guys, so now I'm heading home. I just finished my run to the grocery store, and that was it, I guess, for running errands. I was gonna go get some like Panda Express so that my mom and I can eat some grocery shopping mainly, like, I hate the part where you have to go to like the cash register place and you have to put all the food on the thing and then the guy has to scan it or whatever. I hate putting the food on the thing. I don't know why. It just stresses me out so much. Like I always feel like, you know, I'm taking too slow and I always feel like I gotta rush and put the items on the table for it to be, you know, to go down or whatever. Especially if there's something behind me, I feel like I always need to rush. It stresses me out. But today, it wasn't bad. I made sure to organize the cart so that I can easily grab what I need and put it there or whatever. But yeah, it's done and over with. I'm just glad. I hate that part about grocery shopping. Worst ever. I stayed under my monthly, not monthly, my, I guess, weekly budget or whatever it is for groceries. I didn't go over it, so I think that's good enough for 2 people at least. So yeah, I don't go, you know, we don't go shopping that often. It's usually I that goes, but like we don't go shopping that often for groceries. It's usually once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. It really depends, you know. But yeah, so yeah, because I think I spent around like $96 or something. My goal was to stay under $100, so that was good. We did that, and now we're just gonna head home. And yeah, it's so cloudy. The weather right now is still pretty crazy. It's raining, but it's not too bad. Like driving on the Oregon side and on the bridge, I don't worry. But like driving on the Washington side, I don't know why. Even though I live on that side, it's just kind of sketches me out because there's like more puddles, and it's more like a highway. You don't even know. It's not like traffic where you have to go through a town or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to stop here, and I'll see you guys when we get home. Alright, so it's time to work out. I'm going to make my little drink that I have. I'll show you guys what it is. And yeah, we'll start our workout. Sorry, my fish are apparently wanting to jump around into gymnastics in here. But my boys, they're back there. Hi boys! So this is pretty much what I wear. I usually just like wear these pants. They're kind of big on me. Like they're big and kind of loose. So there's a rip on my thigh too. Nice. But yeah, they're kind of, like I said, they're loose kind of and big and just whatever. Since I'm losing weight, so yeah, they might not look the greatest, but they're comfy and I just like them, so I just wear them. And then I wear most of the time this sports bra. I do have 2 other ones, but this is like my favorite one just because it's like light. It's not as squishy as my other ones. By the way, I want to show you my back. I do kind of want to post like a before and after photo of how everything was looking, but before, like, there used to be a lot of like fat on the sides that used to stick out or whatever. I don't know how to describe it, but I've lost a lot of weight. I don't know if you guys know, but I do have a tattoo in the back over here too, and then of course this one on my shoulder. But I can't believe like this is literally me. This is crazy. I don't know. I can't believe it. This is my body. This is me. I've come a long way, and I always knew that I could do it, but I never knew that I would stick to it, or that, you know, it would actually finally happen. So anyways, it's time to make my drink. What I like to use, as always, for my drink cup is this Christmas cup. It has some water in it right now, so I'm going to dump it out and get some fresh water. And I'll show you how I mix it with things. Okay, so here is my water. Wow, who's this girl? I can't believe this is literally me right now. Like, sometimes it doesn't hit me that I've actually done this. So what we'll be, I hope the lighting is not too bad. I don't know how to do this, but we'll be using these 2 things. I use this red one and then this blue one. Lately I like to mix them up. I mean, sometimes I don't always mix them up, but sometimes I do. So I put ice in my water just because I like my water cold. And things like, I mean, it was already cold just by bringing it in the fridge or whatever, but I like cold water. I like room temperature water. I'll drink it if I have to, of course, but no, usually. So I'm squirting this stuff in here. I'm trying to see if I can find a way to, like, fix the lighting in here. Ah, wow, okay, there you go. So yeah, I'm just pouring this stuff in here, and then I'll take this off and just mix it. And this is what the inside looks like that. But let me show you again what I used. So I used these, whoa, of course, sorry guys. So I used these 2 things. I love these things. They add kind of a little bit of flavor to your water if you don't want to just drink plain water. I mean, I don't always add this, but sometimes I do. And then I also sometimes add this like powdery stuff which I don't know where it is, somewhere in here. But yeah, let's get ready to go and start our workout.